Hello everyone and welcome back to Nevada Prep Preview, a weekly high school sports show where we break down all the top football matchups in Southern Nevada. I'm Ben Gotz, joined as always by the Mario, to my Luigi, Justin Emerson. It's such an exciting time of year because from here on out, we're going to be talking about the playoffs every week until the state title game. It was a fun regular season, Justin. Now, hopefully a fun postseason.
You know, the regular season is great with, all the storylines that it provides, but there's just nothing like the playoffs. We have some great matchups in both 4A and 3A, and a couple of regular season grudge matches in one, Ben, that everyone remembers from the regular season.
Absolutely. This is definitely one I remember, and let's start with that. We're all going to be paying attention to this 4A clash for reasons other than football. The last time Basic and Canyon Springs clashed, there was a brawl after the game, and CCSD police had to spray pepper spray to defuse the situation. Now these two teams are at it again, but this time it's at Canyon Springs, and hopefully, Justin, all this bad blood can be put aside this night.
All I want is a clean game. I mean, when you look at the score of that one, before it got wiped out, it was 20-15. It was a tight game. And remember, top-seeded Canyon Springs got booted from last year's first round, and they'll want to prove that they're a legit power in the Sunrise region. And Basic reached the region title game last year, but went just 3-6 this season.
We should mention that first matchup was actually ruled a double forfeit, and that both teams had to then forfeit their next game. Hopefully the one on Friday counts in the standings. Well, now we're going to move on to a 3A game that could be a lot of fun. Chaparral at Mojave. The Rattlers might be the turnaround story of the year, going from 1-8 in 2016 to 7-2 this season and earning a home playoff game. Now let's see if that remarkable run can continue when they host the 7-2 Cowboys, Justin.
You know, it's been so fun to watch a team that no one, at least not in our office, gave a second thought to preseason, but here we are, and the Rattlers have just demanded attention. Mojave has lost just twice this year, to Class 4A playoff qualifier Legacy and to the defending 3A state champion Desert Pines. The emergence of Tywee Walker has been monumental for this team, with 1,217 rushing yards and 17 touchdowns, which is just one behind the 3A leaders. But I also like the Rattlers' defense. John Harper leads all of 3A with 5 interceptions, so they have playmakers on both sides of the ball, going up against a Cowboys team that was 2 wins away from the state title last year. Should be a great one.
Absolutely. I'm excited for that one. Well, another exciting 3A matchup worth monitoring will be Sunrise Mountain at Moapa Valley. These two teams actually opened the season against each other, with the Pirates earning their first win of the season at home 13-12. Now they host the Miners again. And my guess is we'll get another close one, Justin.
The coolest things about these two teams is the breakout of Sunrise Mountain's Dalwin Spates. He led the team in tackles last year, but this year he leads all of Southern Nevada with 17.5 sacks. That's 7 more than the next closest player in all of Southern Nevada and 10.5 more than the next closest 3A player, his teammate, Anthony Cole Green. And we haven't even gotten to the Miners offense, where Trayvon Ward rushed for 17 touchdowns and nearly 1,200 yards. Moapa Valley is going to have its hands full with some dynamic threats on both sides of the ball, but they did win their regular season matchup, and this game is in Overton, so you can't overlook the travel. I can't see this one turning into a blowout one way or another, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of threats to manage in that game. We're going to go back to Class 4A, where we've got an intriguing Sunset Region matchup between Durango and Faith Lutheran. The Trailblazers' defense has performed well this year, but now they're traveling to play a hot Crusaders team that has now won 5 in a row, Justin.
You know, Faith Lutheran started 0-3, and now they look like the hottest team in the state. They even lost star wideout Elijah Cody earlier in the year, and then saw Dalton Kincaid and Peyton Thornton each catch for 5 touchdowns and for more than 500 yards. But for the Trailblazers, it's running back TK Fotu, and he announced that he was ready for the playoffs with 207 yards and 2 touchdowns last week against Spring Valley in the regular season finale. The Crusaders will need to make sure they contain him and force quarterback Caden Renshaw to throw, as he has more interceptions than touchdowns this year. So I think as Fotu goes, so go the Zers.
Ooh, nickname action.
Trailblazers, get it? Get it?
I like it. All right, last but not least, we're going to talk about the game I'll be going to this week, Legacy at Sierra Vista. Justin, I feel like I'm kind of turning into the Longhorns beat writer because this will be the 3rd straight week I'm seeing them. And in the last 2 games, I've seen Legacy running back Aubrey Washington run for 446 yards and 9 touchdowns. Sierra Vista's strong defense has carried them all year, and their game plan for this week is going to focus a lot on stopping that guy.
You know, excellent work making it about you. I respect that. Aubrey Washington has been a man on a mission lately, helping Legacy erase any tiebreaker scenarios that we may have had about them not making the playoffs. Their reward is a road trip to Sierra Vista in what might be the best 4A matchup, honestly, of the entire playoffs. These teams are very similar, and I'm not going to lie, Ben, I'm a little jealous you're going to be able to see this one live. The Mountain Lions rolled through the non-Gorman edition of their Southwest League schedule, and Legacy's losses were to powerhouses Liberty, Arborview, and Faith Lutheran. They're both going to have to play nothing short of perfect to win, and I cannot wait to read your game story on this one.
Well, as you said, it is about me.
Be the story. I respect it.
Well, that's going to do it for another edition of Nevada Preps Preview. Make sure to check out NevadaPreps.com this week for all your high school football playoff scores, analysis, and video. And join us live on Facebook Friday night as we break down all the playoff action. Until then, I'm Ben Gotz, he's Justin Emerson, and we'll see you again on Friday.